may not be Italian, but my stomach definitely is. Florentines are not only quick and easy to make with minimal ingredients, which makes them handy for using up bits you've had all year, but they're fun to make in advance and really, really pretty to give as a gift if you're going to visit friends. So your Florentine mixture starts off in a pan. I've got unsalted butter, light muscovado sugar and golden syrup. I'm going to heat these until they're melted. Once that's all melted, it's really the hard work is done. Add in flour, plain flour, and stir to combine. That's your basic Florentine mix done. Now for the fun bit, your fillings. I've done two different types of filling, a light and a dark. My dark is raisins, walnuts, ginger and almonds. That's really lovely, and I'm going to decorate that Florentine with dark cacao melts at 70%. I then have my light option, which is cranberries, pistachio nuts and almonds as well. I'm going to add a little bit of orange zest to that just to lift the flavours. Everything needs to be finely chopped for a Florentine so that you don't get huge bites inside. So spend a little bit of time getting everything fine. Once you've done chopping everything finely, just add the filling into your Florentine mix. Once you've got all of the ingredients in, just stir them in to your Florentine mixture. Believe it or not, that is it. That's all you need to do to make these Florentines. We've got everything stirred into the mixture. I made one batch for you. We could make a whole other batch with the dark ingredients. We've gone with the light, and I'm going to show you how now to get these in the oven. So I've got 2 baking sheets here covered in baking parchment and 2 teaspoons. Very, very important. You only need a teaspoon of mixture per Florentine, and you're going to feel like it's being really stingy here, but I promise you that is all you need. So it looks like I've been a little bit overcautious with my distribution of the Florentines, but I promise you when these bake they are going to spread out, so give them plenty of room. You will need 2 baking sheets for a dozen. These are going to go into the oven at 180 degrees for 7 to 8 minutes, and you watch what happens. See what I mean about spreading them out over 2 trays? So while those ones cool behind me, I do have some I've made earlier, obviously. I've got my light Florentines at the front here with the cranberry and pistachio nut. Over here I have the dark version with raisins, walnuts and that little bit of ginger as well. Now comes the time to decorate them and make them not only pretty but extra tasty. And for that I'm going to use Food Thoughts cacao melts. For the lighter ones I've got melted white cacao melts, which is all ready to go. And for the dark Florentines I'm going to use 70% dark cacao melts, and I wanted to show you how I melt these because melting chocolate can sometimes be, people worry about it, but you really don't have to. You just use the microwave. So I've given these 30 seconds on high. Bring them out and give them a little bit of a stir. You'll see that not a lot of melting has happened yet, but you do need to check after every 30 seconds. So another 30 seconds in the microwave, and what we have looks pretty good to me. You might notice that there are a few lumps of the melt that haven't melted, but that's perfect. Just give it a stir and those will disappear in the heat of the bowl. Right, so let's make these even more delicious. I'm going to flip my Florentines over because the chocolate is going on their backs. There we go. spoon a little chocolate on the back of each Florentine and just spread it out. Give it a good covering. Once that's covered, I think it's the time of year for a few little sprinkles. You can never have too many sprinkles at any time of year. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the dark. And that's it, that's all there is to it. Leave these to dry and then you can box them up, put them in something pretty, take them around to your family next time you're going visiting, or just have some for next time someone comes calling, as they often do with so little notice over the festive season. Hope you enjoy making these. The recipe is on the Food Thoughts website. I've been Charlotte White, you've been gorgeous.